What is going on, Guardians? Evade here and welcome back to the channel. Joker's Wild and the season of the Drifter is upon us as of today, and there is definitely a lot of new activities to jump into. So in this short little video here, I'm going to give you a guide on the Gamit Prime Armor, how to acquire it, what these synths right here are, and to look at some of the new rewards you can acquire within today's update.
Y'all helped me get Gambit going, and for that I will be ever grateful. But I've expanded my operation. I call this new scam Gamit Prime. Consider it a down payment on a dream. Give it a try, hotshot. You were my inspiration.
Alright, Guardians, welcome back. Hope you are doing well, and let's get right into it. So this is pretty self-explanatory if you go through the steps, read everything, but some people may still be confused and may not know how to get some of this armor or what this whole upgrade process looks like. So to first get some Gambit Prime Armor, you want to start off by doing the intro quest to Joker's Wild or the Season of the Drifter by going to the Drifter himself. Once you do a couple of various steps like completing your first Gambit Prime match, going into the Reckoning, the Drifter will then award you with this synthesizer right here.
Pretty good, right? Gambit's my pride and joy, but Prime's a whole new song and dance. If I did this right, and I think I did this right, you freaks will line up for this till the sun goes out. What's this all for? Why don't you head on up to the Derelict for a behind-the-scenes tour?
So in Gambit Prime there are 4 different roles in general. You have the Reaper, Collector, Sentry, and the Invader. By simply just playing Gambit Prime and also completing bounties in the Drifter's inventory, you can get these things right here called synths. After that, you can then use these said synths to acquire the armor you want by playing in the Reckoning, but how do you do that? Let's explain that right now. So once you get some synths from Gambit, you basically need to put them in your synthesizer in your inventory. So open up your character, go to the inventory tab, click Y or whatever your interact button is on your specific platform, and open up the synthesizer. From here, hover over the square, put in the emote you want. For example, me, I went with Collector because that's what I'm trying to go for first. And you can see here it'll give you that emote in your inventory. What you then need to do with this mode is take it into the Reckoning, put it in the bank right before you jump down the hole, and then if you complete that activity, you will get a piece of gear. Now make sure when you do go into the Reckoning to bank that mode before you jump down the hole, you go to the far left side of the bank, as this is the only side you can activate the mode in at this point, and I believe the others will be for other tiers in the coming weeks. Now it is worth noting that if you did forget to put in your mode and you actually drop down the hole, you're like, crap, I forgot to put in my mode, I'm not going to get my armor and I'm going to have to restart this activity. Well, that's not the case, so if you jump off the map, let yourself die, and if nobody revives you, you will spawn at the top and you will be able to put that mode back in. So once you kill the final boss in the Reckoning Tier 1, it'll teleport you back up, where you will get your rewards from this bank.
Welcome to a brave new world.
So the armor itself is random drop, so you can get duplicates, which is kind of annoying, but it isn't really hard to go back into Gambit Prime and get some of those synths. Now you may also notice that the Drifter has another weekly bounty like this one right here, where you can upgrade your synthesizer and create strong modes. At this current moment of making this video when the DLC came out, you can't use these strong modes yet, as I believe it's for tier 2 and above. But Guardians, that's all I got for today's video. Hopefully this helped you out. If you are a little bit confused, just make sure you read the tabs on these items and they will tell you what you need to do and the steps needed to complete the quest steps or whatever that you are on. If you aren't subscribed, be sure to come back to the channel tomorrow, as we're going to talk about some major lore spoilers involving Shin Malphur and also the Drifter. Thank you so much for watching. My name's Evade, and I'll catch you, Guardians, in the next one.